Okay, so now I'm going to go over the writing workshop plans for this week. And if you notice, that's what's going to be on the plan for this week. Writing workshop is a lot of just everyone's at their independent level. For some kids, this project finishes real quick. And for some kids, this project is going to take the rest of the semester, and that's okay. So some of you might remember a while ago that I sent out an email about the hardcover books. And before the kids actually start doing their hardcover books, they first have to plan for it. So at the beginning of the semester, the students got these planners, okay, and they're all going to be a little different because we have different levels. So I have, and their names are covered up to protect their privacy. But some of the planners look like this, and they have the dotted midline, okay, front and back, and you can see they're numbered, okay. And then some of them are like this, where it's single space, and obviously front and back as well. And then we have some of them that really wanted to do chapter books, and so those are the ones that are going to take the most amount of time because, as you can tell, there's a lot of writing. But I told them they do not have to write the whole page. It's more of just planning what they want to write for each page. And as you can tell, some of them just are really gung-ho and want to write on every single page, which is absolutely fine. This is more, like I said, just planning. And so obviously chapter books, there's a lot more pages, and I did not want the kids to get overwhelmed. I usually just have them spend about 10 minutes on it. And as you can tell, this person wanted to do the end first, and that's absolutely okay. They do not have to do them in order. If they want to break them up in chapters, and but the thing that I did want them to understand is that a chapter book doesn't have pages and pages and pages that are blank. And so this is why we're planning, so they know what they want on each page. And so you've got kids that started in the middle, some kids started on their cover and the back cover, and to make it look all one big sheet. I mean, it's just a fun independent project, but I do want them to go through it step by step. So these are the planners that each kiddo got, and some of them are struggling with spelling, obviously, and I told them spelling is not a big deal, but you know, the kids want to know how to spell it right, and they are struggling a little bit with writing, and obviously it's tiny, and so I don't expect them to write inside the lines, especially if handwriting is an issue. I just want them to plan out what they want, and so a lot of them just did pictures first, which is absolutely okay. And then some of them, I gave them these papers. I sat down with them one-on-one for kids that I knew that would struggle a little bit. And they told me I told them the first thing they needed to do was they needed to draw the pictures, so they had an idea. And then we have a page number. They told me exactly what they wanted me to write. And obviously there's going to be grammatical errors all over the place, and that is okay because we're just planning it. Now some of them are done with this part, and they have this booklet. There's not very many of them that have this booklet, though. So just those that finished these planners get the booklet. So the booklet is pretty much exactly like the planner, except it's bigger. And so now they can really start writing on the lines. A lot of them are just copying from page to page, which is great. And now they have a better idea. And you can tell this person has a lot more artwork in here. They can get a little bit more specific with what they want to draw and what they want to write. So this is, again, just a rough draft. This is a booklet. It's just a rough draft. And so once they finish this and they're ready, then I'll give them the hardcover books. So I don't know how long we're going to be doing this for, but they can work on this however long they need to. Just let me know if they're ready for the next step. And that way I can make sure I have the materials ready for the next pickup.